Thanksgiving has drastically changed since the first Thanksgiving was celebrated between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoags. It all began when the Mayflower left England to come to America. Along their journey, the ship began to leak due to a strong storm. They then fixed their ship and began their journey again. After stopping in Newfoundland, they continued their journey to America to end their 2-month journey. In 1620, the winter weather was so bad that it took half the Pilgrims' lives. They then formed a relationship with the Wampanoags. The Wampanoag people showed the Pilgrims ways to survive during the winter months. In 1621, together they collected enough food for the winter and shared a 3-day feast. Their meals consisted of goose, corn, codfish, and lobster. The feast between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoags is now commonly known as the First Thanksgiving.
September 6, 1620 was the day my family and I loaded onto the Mayflower and headed to Cape Cod in America. Our journey, however, was not an easy one. We hit many storms which blew the Mayflower off track. One of the scariest moments on the ship was when we hit a huge storm halfway through our trip which caused a leak in the boat and our main beam to crack. I remember Mom and Papa telling me and my brother to stay below the deck until the raging, furious, screeching storm passed. Since I am the oldest, I tried my best to comfort my brother, even though I was petrified on the inside that we may not make it to the new world. After 65 days at sea, we finally landed in our new home, a place called Cape Cod, on November 11th. Since it was close to winter and the weather was extremely cold, it was very difficult for Pa and our fellow travelers to find food and shelter. By the time spring had arrived, I lost many a friend since half the colonists died due to the bitterness of winter. We met 2 very helpful Indians named Samoset and Squanto who taught us how to survive in this new place. They educated us how to trap animals for food and clothing, informed us that corn was the best crop to plant. As spring and summer continued, our colony was built. We met so many Native Americans who quickly became our friends. Our colony was thriving, and the only way to celebrate was to have a huge feast we named the First Thanksgiving.
The original significance of Thanksgiving has changed since the first Thanksgiving. It now focuses on cooking and sharing meals with friends and family. Also, the main meat dish changed from goose to turkey. In fact, 90% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving rather than goose, codfish, and lobster. To add, parades have become more popular across the country throughout the years. The Macy's Day Parade continues to grow each year with bigger and bigger balloons. Today, families spend time together eating meals, giving thanks, and watching both parades and football games. In the end, the importance of Thanksgiving is to be thankful for what you have.